Sometimes all you need is a quick little stretch. We have 4 stretches for you. The first one, feet are hip distance or more apart, length of your mat, width of your mat, pointed or flexed. Just start to hinge forward, nice and easy, with a straight, flat back. And then as you breathe into it a little bit more, as we get through this 1 minute, you can start to round your back and lower down. The bigger your belly is, the wider your straddle can be. That belly should fall right in between those legs. So if you revisit this class week after week, you may get wider and wider. Good. If your feet are pointed, try to flex your feet for the last 30 seconds. Lengthen through your spine, maybe round your back, dip a little bit lower. Breathing through your back body, so expanding through your rib cage. Breathing wide, exhale, dump all that water out. Crossing your ankles, coming onto your hands and your knees. Your right knee is in the back of your right wrist. Your right ankle is behind that left wrist, and then you just inchworm your foot to back behind you. Point your toes, shoelaces onto the ground. Try not to sit onto that right hip and glute. Stack those hips. You can lower to your forearms if you'd like. You can extend your arms all the way out, depending on how that feels. Finding deep breaths, inhale and exhale. Switching, yep. Thanks, Lucy. She's like, ow, we gotta switch. Lowering down onto that opposite side, that left hip and glute. This is a deep stretch, so be nice. Pressing the eye of that right hip down into the mat. Slowly coming out of it, roll onto one side so that you're facing the front of the room. Knees are bent, grab that top ankle, and then drive those hips forward so you can get a nice, beautiful stretch on that top quad. Good, don't sag into that forearm or your shoulder. Push that forearm and shoulder into the mat, sit up nice and tall. 3, 2, sweep those legs around. Let's change sides. Knees are bent. Press the eyes of those hips forward. Drive that heel towards your glutes. Get that bottom rib cage away from the mat. Nice, easy breathing. Coming on to your hands and your knees next. Lowering down to your forearms, tail high, dropping into your forearms, extending your arms, hands come into a prayer, and then drive your thumbs to the back of your head towards your neck. Inhale big, exhale, relax those armpits towards the mat. If this is too much on those triceps and on those shoulders, keeping your arms extended into that extended puppy dog pose is totally fine. Belly in, tail high. Extending those arms, pointing your toes, walking your hands back underneath your shoulders, sitting your hips back towards your heels. Sitting up tall. We did it!